Now I invite you to find a comfortable position, whether that's seated or laying down, just a position in which you can feel most comfortable in for an extended period. And once you have that position, I invite you to find a little bit more comfort, a little bit more ease. Maybe stretch your neck, wriggle your shoulders, adjust your back, your feet, your hands, whatever it is that you need in order just to feel a little bit more comfortable. And once you have this level of comfort, I now invite you to close down your eyes if you feel safe. And now, I'm going to guide you through taking 3 deep breaths. The first 2 into the count of 4 and out to the count of 6, with a hold of 4 in between. And the last one, into 4, hold of 4, and out for 8. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And last one, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I'm going to invite you to take the biggest breath that you've taken all day, all the way down to your pelvic bowl, expanding your belly. The biggest, most deepest breath. And when you're ready to release it, imagine these roots coming out of your pelvic bowl, through your legs, over your knees, ankles out through your feet, all the way through the floor beneath you, traveling through the soil, the rocks, the molten lava, and all the way down to the earth's core. Imagine this roots weaving through her core. And imagine the sense of nurturing, nourishment, and releasing and grounding you are receiving through connecting to our beautiful earth. And now I invite you to imagine a beautiful, bright, white and golden light flowing over you and in you, engulfing you in your entirety. This beautiful light generating healing on a cellular level. And from this place of beautiful healing, like you just now connect to that part of you, the highest, most wisest version of you. Let nourish you in your full power, your full authenticity for who you truly are, as a bright, wise, loving being who is kind and compassionate and worthy of love, of life, and all the amazing things in the world, who knows the deeper truth of it all. And now I invite you to imagine this part of yourself asking you, what is it that you're feeling, my darling? What is it that you're feeling? And now just allow to come up whatever is there that rises to the surface, noticing without attachment. And once you have this feeling, allow this highest, most wisest version of yourself to mirror it back to you. Oh, darling, I can see how angry you are. Wow, that makes so much sense, so much sense. And just allow this process to unfold again and again until you feel fairly complete in what you're feeling in this time. And now, I invite you just to connect with that feeling that feels the biggest right now in this time and space. Whatever that might be, just acknowledge it. And from that highest, most wisest version of yourself, I invite you to ask, how old is this part of me? At what age did I first feel this feeling? What is that part of me assuming is true? What did that younger version of myself make this mean? About my loved ones? About my caregivers? About men? About women? About people? About the world? What belief did this younger version of myself come to hold? That is underpinning this feeling that I now have. What is it that they believe and assume, that I now believe and assume, that is at the center of what I'm feeling right now? This big feeling. Just noticing and allowing that part of you to speak. And as I speak, just acknowledging and mirroring back. Wow. So you feel like you can't trust anyone. Oh, sweetheart. You felt so alone. Wow, that makes so much sense that you would have felt that way. Just acknowledging, just witnessing. And once you feel that you are at the crux of the assumptions, I invite you to again connect to the highest, most wisest version of yourself and allow this part to speak to you. Allow this part to tell you what is really true. What is really true here? Are you really unworthy? Are you really all alone? Are you really unlovable? Is it really true that no one ever, ever, ever is there for you? What might be more true here? What might be more true? Allow this highest, most wisest version of yourself to ask these questions. What might be more true? Could it be more true that you actually do have people that you can rely upon, and you actually do have some people in your life who are there for you, even if that person is you? What could be more true? Could it be that you actually are incredibly worthy, incredibly capable, incredibly lovable, kind and giving, and an amazing person, has so much to give to the world? Could that be more true? Could it be that just perhaps that your loved ones were unable to show up for you in the way that you needed at that time for some reason that was completely unrelated to you? Is there some other reason that perhaps they showed up that way? Allow this highest, most wisest version of yourself to speak to you now. And tell you what is more true about this situation, this feeling, these assumptions. Allow your higher version self to explain it to you, as if it were an adult explaining it to you, as a child at the age that you were when you first felt this emotion. Allow this conversation to unfold, whatever that may look like to you. Perhaps it may be your mother really did love you. She really did love you and you really are worthy. She was just so overwhelmed with the loss and the grief she was experiencing after having lost her mother, a brother, a baby, whatever it might have been at the time. Allow this part of you to share this wisdom in terms that the younger part of yourself can understand. And now I invite you to again connect with that highest, most wisest version of yourself. And imagine this version of yourself soothing this younger part of you. What would it say to you? What would the highest, most wisest version of yourself say to you about what's really true, about the assumptions that you have made that underpin this feeling? What is really true? Allow this highest, most wisest version of yourself to show up for you. I love you so much, sweetheart. You are safe with me. I am here for you. This is just what it feels like when someone is not there for us. People can't always be there for us all the time, as much as they want to be. And that doesn't mean that they don't love us. It doesn't mean that we're not worthy or lovable. It means nothing about us at all. What you're feeling is totally okay. It's totally okay. And I am here for you. It will get better. And I'm going to stand here for you and with you. And just allowing this highest, most wisest version of yourself to unfold within you this beautiful self-soothing mantra for you to carry with you now. This part of you is wise. This part of you is nurturing and nourishing. Allow it to nurture and nourish you. And now, I invite you to thank this highest, most wisest version of yourself for all its wisdom, all its love, knowing that this part of you is here at all times. All times. And I invite you to hold on to this mantra that it just provided you. Imagine this mantra appearing on a piece of paper. And this piece of paper is going to reside within your heart. So now, imagine a key opening up your heart. And you're going to place that piece of paper inside of your heart before locking it again. Knowing that this beautiful mantra is always with you to access at any time, together with that highest, most wisest, loving version of you. And when you're ready, I invite you to start wriggling your fingers, wriggling your toes. Just starting to come back to the present time and place, slowly but surely, knowing that you are safe and loved exactly as you are.